Welcome everyone to Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today I've got a brand new G.I. Joe Classified Series retro card review. This is my first time with a G.I. Joe retro carded figure, and this one of course is the Commando Snake Eyes. I've had a storied history with Snake Eyes myself and this G.I. Joe Classified line. I've already had two different ones with not great results. I got the very first Snake Eyes, the first G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes, and unfortunately it was a loose, dangly mess. I will show you that in this review. I did get the movie one as well, which is a slight improvement, but still not great. So I am hoping for big things on this G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. And yeah, this is the Commando version. It looks really good, to be fair. And I have seen Fuller's Figures review on it. It definitely made up my mind on buying him. I had him bought at the time, but I was still kind of, I don't know if I'll keep him. But on that review, it looked really, really good. So now it is my turn to have a look at this guy, and I hope he stands up to the test. So let's check out this retro card. I usually say the box, so retro card box doesn't sound right. Anyway, let's move on, my friends. So let's take a look at the card for this G.I. Joe retro series Snake Eyes. Now the first thing I noticed, like immediately when I got him out of the packaging, was how floppy and flimsy the card is on these figures. Now, compared to my only other experience with these kind of cards is with the Marvel Legends retro series, X-Men, Spider-Man stuff, and those were like, you couldn't move them. But this one, wow, it's like you can nearly flick someone in the face with this. It's so flimsy. But regardless of that, the card looks beautiful though. This picture of Snake Eyes here in full Commando outfit is absolutely wicked. I absolutely love it. I don't think anyone has used the word wicked in about 10 years, but there we go. He looks really impressive as well here with all these weapons. His guns and grenades and knives and everything else. And once you turn around to the back, so I recently did whatever review it was, and I was asking like, why don't they do these anymore? And this is the old file cards you used to get with the original G.I. Joe and Action Force figures. It says Snake Eyes, Roll Commando, Primary Special Infantry, Secondary Specialty Combat Instructor, etc, 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 etc. So I can leave it there for a second while you look at it. On this, you will also be getting Storm Shadow, Zartan, and one of those, I can never think of their names. And of course, Snake Eyes is here. You've got all the legalese and stuff here. I just love the backing card here. It's absolutely beautiful. And why don't they do the regular classified series on these cards as well? It would be not even on the card. They could keep the damn plastic-free packaging. Just do this on the back, or even put a tiny version of the file card in with the figure instead of those stupid maps they have nowadays. But yeah, if you're a in-box collector or in-card collector, these will crease over time. These you'll see this one's creased already. They will crease over time and thus lose value or whatever it is you wanted to talk about. But anyway, I don't collect in-box. I'm a loose collector, and as Left Coast says, let them breed. So yeah, time to get him out of the box. So here is Snake Eyes finally bursting out of the package. And wow, this figure, I've mentioned previously that I've had problems with Snake Eyes figures in the past, but this one, he has just really like blown me away how class this figure is. Look at like the stand for one thing helps you balance them and everything, but the guns and just the overall outfit itself are fantastic. I'm really, really happy and surprised with this figure because I wasn't even going to buy it. And this for me is what Snake Eyes should be. The retro card packaging, the file card, the Commando outfit, the silencer gun, the machine pistol, even the grenades. It has it all, and it looks really, really good. So let's get into more detail as I get him down off the swingamajig. Let's continue the review by moving on to his accessories now that we have him down off the swingamajig. First of all, like these used to come with every G.I. Joe figure, from the 25th anniversary ones to all those. A stand, it's not a difficult thing to make. I presume like they could make millions of these, and hardly cost too much either. But the stand really makes a difference, I think. It makes the figure look that bit more classy when you're doing a pose and stuff. Sometimes stands can be terrible, but these ones are nice. You got the nice star embedded embossed on it there as well. And yeah, it was just a nice thing to add to this overall package. He does come with this as well, which is like a satchel. As you see up close there, it's got all these little things on the top. You can see the buttons and what have you when you close up on it. There's like 3 things on the top here, so maybe they're like missiles or something, I don't know. But yeah, there's even like there's a nice feel to the straps, like a leathery kind of feel to it. It's nice. He does come with these 2 grenades as well. If I can get them in focus because they're so small. These are like little gas grenades. You can see them. There is like numbers and stuff on them. Tiny, you can barely see it. It's like, it does say GS8N225 on this one. And on this one, pretty much the same thing, yeah, GS8N225. Now those, unfortunately, we'll go into this in a minute once I start going over the rest of these, but there is a lot of these some of these accessories do not fit on his person, which is unfortunate. He does come with this machine pistol as well, which is really nice. I'm sure we've seen this in another figure before, but it's cool to have. There is this normal pistol as well, which is nice. I do like the clip is kind of hanging out of it. And that comes with a silencer, as you see there, is really, really cool. And that just pops in really, really easy. And then you've got like your extendo gun with silencer. And of course it does come with the standard knife as well. So when it comes to placing these items on his person, there is a holster for the knife, which I'll use now. Wrongly, of course, because I'm an idiot. The first time. And I dropped it. So that goes in like that. There is a holster for the gun as well at the other side, which pops in nicely into the leg there. And a holster even for the silencer. It doesn't go in as easy though, unfortunately. So yeah, you got holsters for all those. Of course, you can put the bag across his head like so, and just hangs down over him. But there is no spot as far as I can see, and feel free to shout it to me in the comments below, but I don't think there is a spot for the grenades. I know he has a grenade on the thing, on the harness here. So let's look at the figure in general. So this figure is absolutely excellent. He does have the hockey mask, ski goggles, hockey mask I called it. And that looks really nice. The head, articulation wise, the head moves down, moves up. You get a little bit of tilt, and you do get a full rotation. He does have butterfly joints, which are quite good. You do get a whole rotation there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and the hands, they go up and down a little bit, and do full rotation. He does have ab articulation there, and waist articulation as well. You can just pull up the harness to do that. He does have the drop down hips. They do go out this far. He does have thigh swivel. I find thigh swivels are very tight on some of these G.I. Joe figures, and I'm wary of them as well because I don't know, it just feels like the leg is going to twist off with those drop down hips. I do not trust them at all. He does have double jointed knees, boot swivel, boot goes up and down, and you do get an ankle rocker. So he does have full range of articulation and does look really good while doing most of it. So yeah, very, very happy with this figure. I will show you now, I do have some of the older ones just to look at next to him. So like, as I said, this so far has been one of my favorites of the line. Of course, there is the movie Snake Eyes. Wow, look at that height difference. I didn't see that at all coming. So he's quite small. And then there's this very first G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes. To be honest, I do think the newer one is better, because now this is difficult for me because this might not have happened to others, but my Snake Eyes is a floppy mess. I don't know I've heard reports of others being the same, but I cannot do nothing with this figure. It just flops everywhere and it's just terrible. And it kind of put me off of even Snake Eyes figures for a while. This one is okay. It's alright, but I didn't like the movie. The movie was bad. And this one so far, that's probably my favourite look anyway. The Commando look is probably my favourite Snake Eyes so far. So for me, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I am very, very happy with him. I passed on the one with the dog because I don't need the dog. I don't need Timber. And yeah, he had the same look as this, but I wanted the new one, and I'd rather the retro card packaging as well. Even though I admitted to openly not using it. But yeah, very happy with this figure. I hope they do more. I would love did this one again, the older one again. Had another stab at it, pun intended. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please let me know in the comments what you thought, good or bad. I'm open to feedback as always. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the review, and we will see you on the next one, guys. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like button, smash that like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.